Okay, so hello, welcome to part two. Okay, so he does hold the Martian symbol of the orb with an arrow, showing his association for dynamic powers of action. He is master over all realms of doing. I shall him upright, even though we got him a reverse cancel. Very intense dragon there, right? And as far as this present Page of Swords, I think this is a very interesting. Um, this Don't rush into battle. This might be something that somebody is not telling us to do, so it may be something that our own powers of deduction have us at presently. So I think this is very interesting. We get this emperor, which is a very much master over all realms of doing. So uh, this a sort of patience, this sort of um, being ready to fight, wanting to fight, but taking a hold, I think is really going to be addressed with this reversed Emperor card. Um, this reversed Emperor card is very interesting. Um, as far as sexual energy, that's with the Devil card, I think, or maybe a different card. Uh, but anyway, there's nothing about any sort of a sexual energy, which I think might be often associated with this kind of solar and this fire and action and all of this stuff. But here it's reversed is the emperor is unable to receive from others, and being the emperor card I think is very interesting. This is not to be an indicator of some sort of lack of ability or mental stability or something like that. I think this being the Emperor card reversed, unable to receive from others, is maybe an indicator of something else. Um, Upright is the struggle for personal independence, which you may think that might be a bit counterintuitive, considering it is the Emperor card and the description I just read y'all from the book. The book. So anyway, I think it's not too counterintuitive. The struggle for personal independence. That's uh, uh, maybe some things are taken for granted, or maybe something that when I say that it clicks instantly. Um, but anyway, we have this Emperor card. I think it is definitely helping us. I really like this placement of the cards. We seem to be having a very interesting journey this week, tarot card reading. Um, Yeah, so the emperor is helping us. The reverse does mean unable to receive from others, but I think that's merely an indicator of something else going on instead of this sort of uh, lack of attitude and temperament of I know better than you or whatever. Maybe it is that, but more glass half full than glass half empty. It's more positive. Why does this person, excuse me, why does this person know better than this person or something like that? Which might be the Knight of Cups and this Page of Swords here. I don't know. Um, but yeah, unable to receive from others. As your tarot card reader, I do like to um, kind of look at all the positive aspects of things. Maybe look at maybe like an anthropologist a bit. Maybe different things have different meanings in different cultures, or one thing has different meanings in different cultures, right? This means this in this culture, this means this in this culture. So maybe this unable to receive from others is not something that is just so negative. And I really feel comfortable saying that considering our spread here. And I really like the Emperor card. There's one, I forget what it is. It's a blocked sexual energy or something like that. Oh, yeah, it is the devil. So, anyway, um, so yeah, uh, uh, the Emperor definitely something that's helping us, even though there is this, the reversed is unable to receive from others. The upright is the struggle for personal independence. The Emperor is again like a Jupiter type vibe here in this tarot card reading. So let's just see our hopes and fears. The Two of Wands reversed. So the Two of Wands upright is a good advice being given and received. Can you see? No. Usually just kind of follows that. Okay. Good advice being given and received. How cute is this dragon? We have it here in our hopes and fears today. I think this is interesting, and I think as far as interesting, we have this spread here where there's an obstacle and challenge, but not clearly stated, not clearly shown, not obviously shown. So I think this is very interesting. Our hopes and fears is this Two of Wands, good advice being given and received. I think this might go into this uh, 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 there might be somebody trying to mess with our heart energy, but they're going to be completely unsuccessful in doing so, because we have this Queen of Cups here. Um, so yeah, our hopes and fears, which is at the head of the crow. Um, is good advice being given and received reverse? A good advice being given and received question mark? Is this a good advice being given? Is this good advice being received? So I think this is interesting. Again, we have this Emperor card here. Something may appear to be a good advice for whatever reason, maybe because of the person giving it or whatever, but this may be maybe it doesn't matter who the person is. Like I said, this tarot card spread reading for this week is very much uh, uh, not clearly stating the antagonist or obstacle or challenge. This is just something that we have to infer from all of these cards. But anyway, this Head of the Crow, I'm not too worried about it. I think this Two of Wands is merely an indicator of what I just said. There is a challenge, an obstacle, and an antagonist, but for some reason, all these other things are the focal point instead of that. So let's do learning energy. Oh no, the devil. The reverse. The devil card is the block sexual energy, so good thing we didn't get that today. Um, and as far as the devil is concerned, I would say that again, really happy that we have this Queen of Cups here. I would not be surprised that the devil card. This seems to something clearly stated. This is our antagonist. I know as your tarot card reader, I say we like usually to look at this card in a different light, um, and I think that's true. But nonetheless, it is something that we have to watch out for. A spider's web in a chain. So it's upright is that don't let your own negativity hold you back. enter into the swing of things a bit more. So I'm thinking maybe this grounding energy here is it being the Devil card. Um, is something that uh, uh, to most people might be really difficult, really hard to navigate, really something unpleasant and uncomfortable. But I think here in our tarot card reading and our tarot card spread, it might be quite the opposite, that people thrive in different environments. And it seems here that our tarot card reading for this week, we're thriving off of this very challenging energy, something that we kind of go towards instead of avoid altogether. This we probably have a really good handle on whatever this kind of challenge and negativity of this Devil card could mean. This dragon is there with a chain and a spider web, and human remains. So I think this is overall very positive, and I really, considering this, everything that I said about the lunar self and the solar self, the shadow self, and all of that, I really like how there's this, as your tarot card reader, this absence of a sexual energy going on. There's a lot of water here, and this Devil card could have been reversed, but it's not. With that being said, this is a major arcana deck card. A lot of the major arcana deck cards are strong cards, but I think there's a certain kind of strength with these two cards. They look very similar, right? Depicted in the artist, the creator of this deck. There's a lot of kind of similar vibes and energy going on there, right? So yeah, I would say our grounding energy, as far as good advice given and received, it's just kind of maybe like a gnat at a barbecue situation. And that this grounding energy, I would say we're very adept and very adapted to the certain type of environment that deals with a lot of whatever the realm of the devil is, right? I guess lies and restriction, this spider web and chains kind of situation going on. But I'm gonna try to speed this up. Okay, let's see our past. Six of Cups. Living in harmony with those around you. This is a very funny tarot card spread we have today, for this week. We have this very pleasant a dragon in this boat. Okay, the dragon is the boat, and then there's like a dolphin or something there. So in our past, we have these emotions, and probably has something to do with the cards that we're getting. But as far as the past is concerned, is living in harmony with those around us. So I think that's very interesting, considering all our other cards. But nonetheless, so that is our past card. Let's see what our external openings or uninvited energy is. The Seven of Coins, this is great. Look at the coins or the earth element. This is Seven of Coins is approaching harvest time. Hard work, but approaching harvest time. You see this dragon has crossed this bridge here. Got these little mushrooms. So this is great. Whatever could be going on with this shadow self, this reverse Two of Wands, and this reverse Knight of Cups, it doesn't really seem to be much of a problem, focal point for our situation here. We have this really nice Six of Cups, this really nice Seven of Cups. We have such commanding energy here for the body and part of the wings of the crow. So let's see what our featured outcome is. The moon reverse. This is very interesting. The moon upright is a time for rest. There's been intergalactic travel for this purple dragon here with this lobster. And now, after all of this intergalactic travel, this purple dragon gets to rest here. That's the upright meaning. The reverse meaning. Okay, that's just the main meaning. So with this, they have a main meaning for the cards, and then they have an upright meaning and reverse meaning. In addition, these major arcana deck cards, which is the Devil, the Emperor, and the Moon this week. So the upright moon card is completion, fulfillment, the end of a major cycle, and the world of dreams. Reverse though, which is what we got, holding back reality by living in a dream world. This is very interesting. But nonetheless, it is the moon card, and I think everything as it's obviously the moon, the focus on our lunar selves, our shadow selves, and something that the moon is, one could argue, very much used to. The moon every month goes through, is it a monthly thing, the moon? Goes through this shadow phase, right? You go from new moon to full moon, and then back to new moon, then back to full moon. And so, yeah, I think overall this is a positive thing. As far as this holding back reality and stuff like that, again, that might be hinting at this challenge, obstacle, antagonist that is never clearly stated here in this week's tarot card reading. But nonetheless there is this underlying element to a challenge, obstacle, and antagonist, adversary. However, the moon, this denying reality, living in a dream world, might apply. My guess is applies to this, I guess, reverse Knight of Cups. I guess that's the closest we get this week to our adversary. So yeah, I think this moon card is really great as far as this probably a lot of intergalactic travel in the future, and obviously a time for rest, to sleep and dream and stuff like that. So I think overall very much positive for us. It is a major arcana deck card. And I would say, again, a lot of balance this week. There's a lot of this cold and hot, a lunar and solar kind of situation going on here. Which we have these cards, and we go from the Sapphire of the Devil and this action of the Emperor, and it gets switched to this a coolness of the moon and stuff like that, which I think probably says something about ourselves and our ability. We have this Saturn Jupiter cohesion going on. We have this lunar solar, this a hot then cooling, a heating up and then cooling kind of ability going on, which I think is interesting. whatever that can symbolize for you. Maybe expansion and contraction. I know with a limestone rock, it can expand because it can absorb water. It's very porous, sedimentary. But anyway, that is our tarot card reading for this week. Considering that I've been talking a really long time, I think I'm gonna just do the drawing off camera and post it on my Instagram. Even though I know maybe I'm assuming, I'm guessing that maybe some people do quite enjoy me explaining y'all's drawing. But I think I'm gonna do that off camera. Considering the length of this video. But anyway, a very interesting tarot card reading this week. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, questions, comments, concerns, and by let me know, I mean please feel free to enter into the conversation. I can talk at y'all, then maybe you can talk at me, but I just want you to know I can't see those comments. It's not like I'm intentionally and I'm not looking through the comments and stuff like that. It's just how things are. But nonetheless, if you feel like talking to me or addressing me, even though right now I do not have the opportunity to see that, by all means, I hope one day to be able to do so, and maybe I might see that comment. But yeah, with that being said, feel free to let me know what you think, what you feel, which card did you like this week, stuff like that, whatever. And also feel free to not do any of that. That's fine. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in. I'm looking forward to the next tarot card reading as usual. Tarot card Pupper Benj is over here. Thank you for sniffing out our challenge, obstacle, and adversary, Benjo. That was really nice of you to do that. He has his little snack bandit shirt on today. I would show y'all, but I don't want to. Anyway. Oh, I already took his photo though, so I'm going to post on Instagram. So I'll show you on Instagram. So, when he got his treat. But anyway, yeah, y'all have a good one, and I guess I'll see y'all next week.